There has been mixed reaction to a revised draft of the Religious Freedoms Bill, indicating the government has a tough task ahead to sell the reforms to church leaders and the public. Live now to political reporter Eliza Redwards, who joins us from Canberra. Eliza, what's been some of the feedback so far?
Well, Pete, as you say, I think the coalition is facing a tough sell on this bill over the next few months, and that's because church leaders want religious freedom protections expanded, while some community groups and crossbenchers believe this bill is unnecessary. We saw the first iteration of this legislation face an avalanche of criticism, so the government has sought to make key changes, including clarifying the so-called fallow clause, which prevents companies with a turnover above $50 million from imposing restrictions on their employees for airing religious views after we saw Israel Folau sacked over those controversial social media posts. Now, the Australian Christian lobby has welcomed most of the changes to the bill, but is still unhappy about this fallow clause, arguing that everyday Australians are unlikely to afford a legal battle with a large company, effectively imposing limitations on their speech. Now, other community groups like the Public Interest Advocacy Group are unhappy with the bill on a whole, saying that it does not address the serious concerns of groups across the community who stand to have their rights eroded. Instead, it widens the scope for religious organisations to discriminate. Now, the reason they're saying that is because religious aged care facilities and hospitals will be able to hire and fire staff based on their religion, so that's likely to be one sticking point moving forward that community groups will be raising. Pete?
All right, so it continues. Eliza Redwards, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.